Hey, friends. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. I am currently on location in Texas. So, my husband and I travel full time in our RV. And so, my videos tend to show off different locations that we happen to be in. Right now, we're just about an hour outside of Amarillo in this lovely little state park that we found to camp for a few days. At any rate, so my videos might show me in different spots, which is cool and fun. Um, for the purpose of today's video, we're going to be focusing on core stability. Now, what do I mean by that? I am not here to teach you how to get a six pack abs, right? I'm not here to teach you how to get that summer body, right? I'm here to teach you how to strengthen your core so that you can literally stand up straight. We need core stability to help with functionality of our back as well. The first thing you want to start off when you realize you're having back issues is working on the front issues. So, core stability is super, super important. It literally holds us upright. It helps strengthen our back and our spine, and just helps us to move through the day. We tend to be living in a more sedentary lifestyle, working 9 to 5, maybe sitting at a desk job. I'm not saying that's everybody, but it is a lot of us, right? Myself included. I've definitely lived that life. And I have definitely suffered back pain. But the first thing that I was taught when I was going through physical therapy and things like that for my own back issues was core strengthening, core stability, right? So let's just get started. We're going to come on down to the mat. Okay. Hands and knees position, pulling your belly button into your spine, really focusing on that connection of pulling the rib cage in, belly button into your spine. On an inhale, bring your chest through the gate of your arms. Drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. One line of energy. So making this movement fluid. Inhale. Exhale, round. Pull your belly button in. Working on that, throwing your head back, but keeping it in line so that you have a nice curve in your cervical vertebrae. Hold a lot of tension there. So be gentle with yourself in this movement. Inhale as you bring your chest through the gate of your arm, dropping your belly. Exhale, round, pulling your belly button in, pushing the ground away. Inhale one more time, and then exhale, round. Let's do it one more time. I lied. And then go ahead and come to a straight back or flat back. Next, we'll go into our bird dog. So, extending your right leg behind you, pushing through your heel. Again, contracting or pulling your belly button in. On an inhale, go ahead and lift that leg up. Toes are pointed down, and trying not to over lift your hips. Kind of keep them nice and neutral. Drop it down. Inhale, bring that opposite arm up. In this case, the left. Belly button holds still. Trying not to lift too high because you don't want to drop your abdomen. You want a nice spine, nice lengthening in your spine. And level hips. Hold and breathe here. Exhale, let that one hand come down. And then before you drop the leg, bring it over your other leg and stretch to look back at your heel or your toes. Taking some breaths here. On an inhale, bring that leg back up. Bring the knee down to meet the other one. Inhale as you extend your left leg out long now. Maybe give it a good stretch. Push through your heel. Keep that belly button in. And on an inhale, lift. Trying not to lift your hip too high. Keep it level. Toes pointed down. Inhale as you extend your opposite arm. Lengthen through your fingertips. Belly button pulled in. So much happening in this position here, in this pose. A lot to consider, a lot to think about. Hold and breathe. Extend through your heel. Extend through your fingertips. Push that ground away. Core tucked in. Exhale, hand comes down. Exhale. Foot comes over the opposite one. Look back at your heel. Nice stretch along your left side body. And a good stretch. Oh, this feels good. On your next inhale, bring that leg up with control. Let it come down. Match the other knee. Going into our downward dog. So tucking your back toes, push back on your hips, and lift up into the air on your exhale. You can go ahead and walk it out a little bit here. Now, in this position in your downward dog, externally rotate your shoulders, pushing into your heels. It's okay if they don't touch. And then scoop your belly button in so you get a nice line, nice flat back in your downward dog. Let your head hang heavy here between your arms. If you need to bend and work out and walk your dog just a little bit here as you breathe, go ahead and add some movement. As you exhale, walk yourself to the top of the mat. Hang in your forward fold, grabbing opposite elbows. Let your chest be heavy on your thighs. Gentle bend in the knees. Nice heavy head. I have a lot of stiffness in my own neck personally, so it takes a lot for me to really let go and relax, right? When I exhale all that air out, I'm making space. Maybe you sway back and forth. Maybe you let your arms dangle. On an inhale, go ahead and release your arms. Bring them all the way up with you as you root down on your feet to rise up. Hands come to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge at your hips, forward fold. Lift yourself halfway. We'll do a few of these. Nice flat back, gentle bend in the knees. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, arms come up all the way, lifting really tall. Reach for the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, hinge forward at your hips, diving down. Lift halfway, flat back, shoulders come back and down. Exhale, forward fold. This time, plant your hands, step back onto the mat here, into your plank position. Drop your knees all the way down. Chaturanga. On your inhale, cobra. Exhale. Push down into your downward dog. And then walk to the top of your mat. Let's just take a few steps here as you bring yourself to meet your hands. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, dive forward. Lift yourself halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Step back. Plank position. Roll over your toes all the way down with control. Bend your elbows backwards. Keep them close. Chaturanga. Now, if it's in your practice and you want to do upward dog, lift. Thighs come away from the mat. Belly button tucked in to your spine. lifted. Exhale, push into your downward dog. Walk, step, hop to the top of your mat. Lift yourself halfway. Flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms come all the way up. And exhale, hands come to heart center. Beautiful. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, forward fold. Dive it down. Inhale, lift yourself halfway. Exhale, fold. Hands plant. Step back. Or you can jump if that's in your practice. Bring yourself rolled over your toes. Exhale as you come down, chaturanga. With control. Upward dog or cobra. Exhale, push into your downward dog. Now hang here because we're going to do some plank rolls. Really start warming up that core center. On an inhale, on an exhale, roll forward. One vertebrae at a time. Exhale, push back. Inhale, come forward. I think I mixed that up. I always do. Exhale, push back. Lifting your hips in the air. Pushing the ground away. Inhale, come forward. One vertebrae at a time. Keep your center lifted. Exhale, push back. Inhale, roll forward. Let's do two more. Exhale, push back. Inhale, roll forward again. Exhale, push back. Did I say two? I don't know. How many? One more. Let's go forward, guys. You got this. Beautiful. Push back into your downward dog one more time. And then walk to the top of your mat. And then we're going to go into our chair pose. So bending into your hips or bend into your knees and your hips. Bring your arms up. Now you want to make sure you're putting most of your weight on your heels. And a good way to test this is to lift up your toes and then plant them back down. Arms come up. Push into your hips. Bring your shoulders away from yours just a little bit, just so you're not completely scrunched up. Belly button in. With control, bring your hands down on an exhale, hands to heart center. Take an inhale. And then exhale as you twist over to the left side. Drop that right elbow on the other side of that knee. Something to observe here is making sure that your knees stay in line. Sometimes we have a tendency to bring one forward. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the other side. Revolved chair. Exhale, let that air out. Inhale, come center, but stay where you are in the center with your hands at heart center. Round into your right leg and then start lifting that left foot. Step it back. Find your balance. Arms extend up into the sky for your high lunge. Knee is lifted, leg is lifted. Bend into that front knee. Exhale, bring your arms down behind you. Clasp them behind your back. Take an inhale. Exhale as you come forward. Let your chest rest gently on your thigh and then scissor your thighs in to the midline, to the middle. Belly button pulled in. If you need to drop your arms for stability, go ahead. On an exhale, you're going to rotate that back foot down. Come center. Pivot that front foot in. Hands drop as you rest in your wide leg forward fold. Still keeping that belly button tucked in. You're hinged, not rounded. Inhale through the nose, exhale, sigh it out. Bring your hands to your hips, nice flat back. As you inhale to come up, keep that back flat. Now rotate your feet so your toes point out. Ooh, don't fall backwards like I almost did. And you're going to start bringing your knees out, pointing in the direction of your toes as you drop into your goddess position. Adjust where you need. Arms come up. Let me see those goddess arms that you all have. Holding here. If you need to relax a little bit, you can bring yourself up or challenge yourself dropping down. It's your body, your practice, so you know what feels good for you right now. Now let's do a little bit more core work here. Pull your belly button into spine. Arms are up, nice and lifted in a T. And as you exhale, you're going to bring that left elbow to that left knee. Exhale with control, down. Inhale, come up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Lots of control here. Inhale, come up. Exhale all the way down. Working on getting that elbow to the knee, but it doesn't have to touch. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. Exhale. Inhale, come back up. One more each way. Exhale, down. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, down. Inhale, come back up. Bring your hands to your hips. We're going to start shifting into a tree pose from this position. So pivot that back foot in. Start rotating your hips forward. Point that front foot forward. And then start bending that front knee as you lift your back foot with control. Come all the way up. One leg. Bring that foot in. Arms come up. Stay lifted here. You guys stay straight. I'm going to focus towards you. In your tree pose, stay lifted. Core is pulled into your spine. Arms are lifted. You're pushing your foot into your thigh into your foot. Find a focus point. Stay there. Keep your eyes on an area where you can stay in one spot. Maybe that's down and center. Maybe that's up a little bit. Maybe you're able to lift your eyes or your gaze to the ceiling or the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let that foot go. Shake it out. Do your little tree dance that I like to do. Come back in. Let's do a flow. Inhale, top of your mat. Exhale, hinge forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, flow all the way down. Hands plant. Step back with control. Roll over your back toes. Chaturanga. Come all the way down with control. Inhale, upward dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Walk, step, or hop to the top of the mat. I always like to give yogis choice there. I personally like to walk or step. I'm not a big fan of jumping just because of my knees. Anyway, I digress. Hinge, bend at your knees. Bring your arms up into your chair pose. Hips are pushed back and down. Weight is in your heels. Arms are up and lifted by your ears, but your shoulders come down just a little bit so that you're not crunched up. Hands come to heart center. Exhale as you shift and twist. Left elbow over right knee. Look that way with your gaze, pushing your hands together. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, take a breath through your nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, come center. Exhale, make space as you twist. Inhale, come center. Now let's do this all over on the other side. Round into your left foot this time. Start lifting that right leg. If you need to have your hands on your hips for balance, go ahead. Step that foot backwards. Find your balance in your high lunge. Arms come up. Nice and lifted. Shoulders come away from the ears. Maybe you look up. Back knee is lifted. Gentle bend into that front knee. Core pulled in. All these little micro adjustments when you get into your pose really help. You don't have to automatically be in the pose, the structure itself. You can take a few moments to adjust. It's all what it's all about. As I run out of breath. Inhale. Exhale. Pivot that back foot down. Open and hinge forward into your wide leg forward fold. Exhale. Let all that air go. Make space. Just hang here. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows and maybe a little sway action feels good. Maybe you choose stillness in this portion of your practice. Bring your hands to your hips. Nice flat back, belly button tucked into your spine. Cinch in your lower ribs. Inhale to come up, flat back. Beautiful. Point your toes outward again and drop into your goddess, just as we did before. For me, it helps to sort of just kind of shake my way into it, helps to loosen my hips a little bit. Inhale, arms come up. Again, I'm making sure my knees stay open. I don't want them to collapse inward. Arms come up for your goddess. Exhale. Drop to your right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, drop to your left. Keep that core held in nice and tight. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Inhale, up with control. Exhale, down. It's okay if you have a little bit of shakiness in your thighs. Exhale, come down. I know my thighs are feeling it right now. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Inhale, come up. Exhale, come down. Inhale, up. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your hips. Point your front foot forward. Pivot that back foot forward. Start shifting your hips forward. Wiggle walk that back foot. Bend into that front knee as you lift into your tree pose. You can always help yourself up here. I'll face you guys. You can always help yourself up here, grabbing that ankle. And you can also put your tree pose on your calf. It doesn't have to come all the way up. Push the thigh into your foot, foot into your thigh. Arms come up. Find your focus, your drishti point. Maybe your gaze comes up to look. Stay lifted. If you fall, that's totally cool. You're not that far from the ground. It's okay to lose your balance because then you start to find how to gain your balance. You got to fall to get back up, right, guys? Exhale, let your hands come down to heart center and then do your little tree dance. I always like to do it. I'll shake it all out. Beautiful yogis. Let's take a flow. Inhale and then exhale as you come down. Forward fold. Lifting halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Come into your plank position. But this time we're going to roll into a couple of side planks. So bring yourself just up over so that your shoulders are a little bit past your wrists, just a little bit. Start rolling onto your right side. You can drop your knee to support and have a modified side plank. Or you can start rolling onto the outer edge of your right foot. You can also have your foot in front of you or behind. Get yourself stable. Inhale, arm comes up for your side plank. Lift your side body. So much goes into stability here. Pull your belly button in. Can you lift a little higher? Exhale, come down. Roll onto the outer edge of your left foot. Slowly, with control. This doesn't have to be rushed. Inhale. Again, option to bring a foot down, support, or modify with a knee down. Now I got to get back into it. Okay. Lift, lift. Almost like someone has a string pulling your fingers, pulling your hips up. Exhale. With control, bring that hand down. Knees come down. Bring them wide. Push back into child's pose. Take a break. Inhale as you come back up. Knees come together. Slowly bring yourself down all the way to the ground on your abdomen. Going into your Sphinx pose. So elbows under your shoulders. A nice stretch after all that, a little bit of core work here. Pushing your feet, tops of your feet into the ground. Inhale as you lift. A gentle curve. You're not throwing your head back of your cervical spine. And you're pushing the ground away. And it's a nice lift of your chest. Pull your belly button in. Maybe your knees come up the ground a little bit. Exhale, come down from that. Push yourself back up into your hands and knees and into your child's pose one more time. Starting to slow down here. Inhale, come up, hands and knees. Cross your feet behind you and then sit back on your seated position. And feet come in front, knees pointed to the sky as you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Hands can come behind your thighs. Gently roll all the way down. Knees come in. Hug them. Exhale, let it all go. Make space. Maybe rock back and forth. Maybe you choose stillness. Anything that feels good in your body right now as you calm down. Maybe rotate, opening up your knees. Exhale. Let them come in. Inhale as you open. Exhale, let them come in, rounding circles. Maybe you go the other way with that. And then go ahead and plant your feet. Keep your knees pointed to the sky. Lift your hips up into the air, and then you're going to move them or shift them over to your right. Plant them down. Bring your knees in again, and then go ahead and let them drop to the left as you extend your right arm out. Shoulders soft on the ground, and start relaxing into your supine twist here. Exhale it out. Go to those places of tension that you might be holding. Is your glute tight? Maybe you're holding your feet. Maybe your shoulder is really tight right now. Just see if you can go to those areas mentally and relax them or release them. It's amazing what the mind can do when you're focused on those areas. You'll notice deep sense of relaxation if you focus there. Inhale to bring those knees back up to center. Plant your feet. Lift your hips off the ground again. Shift them over now to the left side. Knees are going to come in and then they drop to the right. Extend your left arm out. Again, making sure that shoulder is soft on the ground as best you can. And then relax. Exhale, let it go. Noticing there's areas of tension that you're holding. Go there and release them. Inhale to come back up. Plant your feet, hips come center again. Knees are going to come into your chest one more time. Then grab outside edges of your feet and open yourself to a happy baby, pushing those knees closer towards the ground. And then seeing if you can flatten your pelvis a little bit so you're shifting it down and forward rather than letting it lift. Keeping your low back on the ground. Maybe it feels good to rock back and forth. Maybe you straighten one leg and then straighten another. Just kind of play around in this pose and see what feels good for you. Exhale, bring your knees back together. Plant your feet. Start making your way into position for your final pose, your resting pose, Shavasana. Extend your legs out long toward the outer edges, toward the edges of the mat. Arms are soft by your side, shoulders relax. Now, if you have to get on with your day and you're not interested in staying for Shavasana, it's totally okay. You're more than welcome to stop the video right now. If you want to hang out with me for a few moments in Shavasana, a little bit of quiet rest, by all means, know that you deserve this space this time. All right, everyone. On an inhale, start coming back to your body, wiggling your toes, fingers. Let's take a long stretch overhead. So inhale as your arms come up. Extend your toes. One long, beautiful line of energy from fingertips to toes. Stretching fully. On your exhale, roll onto your side, supporting your head with your hand. And then taking a moment here to honor the earth, honor yourself for making it on the mat today, for holding you in your practice, making space for yourself. On an exhale, gently bring yourself up to a seated position, trying not to go too fast. You don't want to get a head rush. Eyes can be soft or a gentle gaze or open softly. Inhale, exhale, let it go. Hands open on your knees. Maybe you want to join me in this mantra. I am light. I am love. I give love. I receive love. Hands can come to heart center, a reminder of love that we give and receive. Coming to your third eye, your sense of intuition, and your sense of knowing. Thank you for joining me on the mat today. Namaste.